able to the research or not, or you need to make any kind of changes to that. Okay, let me take a pen. Okay, so in the 10th topic, that is exploring the principle of topic or project development and testing. How we can do this, that whatever topic we have selected for the research, like it is your approximately 10th or 11th class with me. Meanwhile, I have told you how to explore about your topic, how to explore how to do review of research, what is review of research. When we are doing the review of literature, then only we can get to know that how one can write synopsis or a research framing can be done along with your review of different literature, whatever has been created already on your topic. So when you are very much specific about your topic, yes, this is my research topic and that is being done in such and such way, and I am you are able to find that yes, this can be the area in which I can do a research. So all these steps which I am telling you, how to write a research review, how to explore your topic, these are all steps after selecting your topic. So I have a question to all of you. How many of you have actually put the effort to explore your subject area for your further researches? How many of you have started exploring it to find that what can be our subject or topic of exploration or research? No one? Yes, Nityanand?
Actually, I have done the
Okay.
selection.
In the selection of the topic. Okay, that's very nice that if you are already in the process of selecting a topic and you are exploring the different literature or different researches which has been already created in your topic, that's very good. Yeah. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, Harish is also trying to explore different literature. That's nice. Yes, Parkavi? Yes, Parkavi? Nityanand, yes?
From my side.
Okay, you have again raised the hand. That's why I have asked. Parkavi, you want to say something? I think she is not able to. Fine. So, basically these are the candidates who have started their researches. Nidhi is also saying that I'm also reviewing the different literature. That's nice. Actually, if you all are trying, that's nice. Yes, Surendra, want to say something? Okay, Diksha. That's good if you are into the process of doing your researches and searching for that. Parkavi has also started and getting opinion from the expert. That's nice. Because whatever field you belong to, if you are in contact with any of the lecturer, teacher or colleague, if you are in job, if you are a student, you can explore your area at least and take the guidance from someone. See, we three teachers are also here. We belong to some or other subjects. We can also give you some kind of opinion. Like in a few subjects, I can give you opinion. In few subjects, maybe other teachers will also be able to give you opinion. I don't know about the other two teachers, but I think most probably they must be also supporting you for the similar thing, right? So you can explore the area, you can ask their help for such thing, that in which direction you should proceed your researches. Okay. Now, if I come to the topic, that is exploring the principle of topic or project development and testing. So topic development and testing, how we can test that the topic which we have selected for our research is a good one or is not a good one. So, first of all, question you need to ask to yourself, that is, do our literature review extract your topic? So, whatever literature you are reviewing is of any use, whether you are doing a proper research review, whether you are able to find out the proper topics from your research reviews or not. Do your topic motivate you to search the relevant literature? If like you are doing research in the field of management and industry law, HR, working, how the HR team used to work, or their teamwork, or something if you are doing in your this management, If you belong to this computers and you are doing something in that, if you belong to education and you are dealing with the child education or these rural education, if you are doing some researches in psychological education, physical education, anything if you are doing and you are searching your topics or relevant topics online or offline somewhere in the library, that then you have to find out that I have chosen this particular area in my subject. Like for example, I am taking like management. If you are doing a research in management and you find that I will do a research in company law. So whether this particular area in the management like company law or industry laws or like this labor law, such kind of areas you are choosing for your researches, and you are exploring the literature which has already been created on your research, then first thing you have to find out is whether the particular researches you are reading on the area which you think you have chosen for your research is able to create interest in creating the researches or not. Whatever area you have chosen, whatever literature you are reading related to that, are you able to proceed with that topic or not? If not, then you should try changing your research area. That okay, besides company law, I will go for HR management. Besides labor law, I will go for Marxist law in union or something, or particular या specific उसमें जा सकते हो आप, किसी और चीज का ऑपरेशनल मैथोडोलॉजीज में जा सकते हो, मतलब एनीथिंग यू कैन चूज एंड यू कैन go into that. So this is like you have to change even your research area, because right now you all have time to switch your research area a bit. Like for these 6 months when your coursework classes will go on, you can explore the literature review, you can research the review of literature as much as you can, and you can decide that yes, these things are capturing my mind, these things are having an approach to my mind and I am finding interest in that. But what I think that I'll do in that, I am not finding that much suitable to make a research. That is called that which topic, which particular area is motivating you to research upon and which particular area is not approaching you. Got it? That is what you have to question yourself. Okay. Now, next is, are there any other factor which help you in selecting any topic? Like if you have some guidance, if you have some other people who can say that no, you can do better researches in this is a current topic or this is something contemporary you can go with, you cannot do this is a very typical one. So there can be many other suggestions you will get from other sources to select a topic. How much is the role played by expert in this area? Now, when you are reading all the researches and you are taking the opinion from the expert of your area, then you will get to know that how much it is helpful. Whether the research, whether the suggestions from the expert in this line, in this particular area is useful to you or it is not at all useful to you. Whether their suggestions are of any use or not. So that you have to select that how much role your experts, your supervisors or your people who are giving you any kind of suggestion about your selection of topic or area are useful to you or not, or you have to switch that experts also. So what should be the right time to select a topic? When you go through various research, then you will get to know about it automatically that what is the right time to select an area. If you find that no, I have explored these 3-4 sub areas in my chosen one and I have read a few more areas, now after a point, you will have a clarity in your mind that with which topic, with which particular area you want to go for the research. This is what the research topic, this is what the research management is. So, only decision can be taken. You can take only decision after a lot of reading, after a lot of review of literature. When you will read things, you will have more and more clarity of ideas. So this can happen only when you will start questioning to yourself that I have read that much topic and what topic is able to take my mind for research. Now, the characteristic of a good research topic include the following. What are the characteristic of a good research? Your topic is achievable, means it should not be like that your topic is something which is not available for research, much material is not available for research, much ideas are not available. So these are the topic should be achievable. It will be like it should not be a very difficult task, it should be an achievable task. Second is your topic should be specific. ऐसा नहीं है कि already people have done a lot of research in that and now you are doing the similar thing. No, you cannot do the similar thing, but your topic of research should be specific. It should be a different one and a kind of a unique one. Another thing is it should be relevant. ऐसा नहीं है in hope of taking a like a specific or a unique topic, you are just taking a irrelevant. No, you have to take a relevant topic which can contribute to the society or the researchers in a good way. Then your topic is of interest to you. The major thing that should be of any मतलब all kind of interest to you. यहाँ पे भी यही लिखा था that create a motivation for you, that create a interest for you. Because if it is not interesting topic for you, if you don't find interest in your research topic, you won't be able to do a proper research. Now, how to develop a research topic? Develop a topic that will hold your interest. Determine your sources you have available, time, money, people, and choose a topic that is not too resource intensive. It's like you have to choose a topic which is not occupying or which is not dependent on too many sources. That should be a topic on which one can do a research in a easier way, in a compatible way. Much of the people are not involved for botheration. Much of the people should not be bothered about. You are not harassing people for your researches, but the research can be done by you yourself, and it should be like independent. It should not be the dependent topic कि आपकी रिसर्च बहुत सारे लोगों पे, इंस्टीट्यूशन पे या किसी चीज पे डिपेंडेंट है. नहीं, आपकी रिसर्च इंडिपेंडेंट होनी चाहिए कि इस पे नहीं तो इस पे हो जाएगा, इस पे नहीं तो उस पे हो जाएगा. देयर आर मेनी ऑप्शन जिनके ऊपर मैं काम कर सकता हूँ, या घर पे बैठ के या लाइब्रेरी से अपने डेटा रिसर्चर से भी काम चल सकता है. आपको इस तरीके के टॉपिक लेने पड़ेंगे. आप जाके लोगों के बीच सारा काम करें, ऐसे टॉपिक नहीं होने चाहिए. बिकॉज today is not a time to get support from public in your studies. So you have to choose a topic which is least dependent. Okay. Second, you will be spending at least a year on any large research project, so that it has to be compelling enough to keep your attention. देखो यहाँ पे भी ये लिखा हुआ है कि you are not taking less than 1 year to complete your project, but basically हम लोग within a year केवल synopsis ready कर रहे हैं. After that we will put our effort in writing all the research and doing all the research. Yes Megha?
Ma'am, I have.
Sure. हाँ, तो आपकी रिसर्च मैंने क्या कहा कि कुछ डेटा आपका डिपेंडेंट होना चाहिए, कुछ इंडिपेंडेंट होना चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं कि आपकी टोटल रिसर्च ही डिपेंडेंट है कि मुझे इस इंस्टीट्यूट में जाना ही पड़ेगा, इसी से ही डेटा कलेक्ट करना पड़ेगा, इतने लोग तो चाहिएंगे ही चाहिएंगे. बिकॉज टुडे इज नॉट अ टाइम दैट पीपल विल सपोर्ट यू इन द रिसर्चेस. आपको इंस्टीट्यूशन या वो सारी चीजें नहीं मिल सकती. तो इन दैट केस व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, you have to collect your data from various sources, or you have to keep various sources in your mind कि अगर यहाँ से नहीं हुआ तो यहाँ से कर लेंगे, यहाँ से नहीं हुआ तो यहाँ से कर लेंगे, but somehow I will be able to gather my data. ठीक है, आपको ऑप्शन क्रिएट करके रखने पड़ेंगे, आप डिपेंडेंट नहीं हो सकते. इंडिपेंडेंट का मतलब एक चीज अवेलेबल नहीं है तो आप दूसरे से कलेक्ट कर रहे हो, लेकिन आप कर रहे हो. ठीक है. यस सुरेंद्र.
I have one question.
Sure.
Criteria for
9%.
Sorry, ma'am.
9%.
9%.
9% is acceptable. Try to make it lesser.
Okay. Thank you.
जी, most welcome.
Okay.
Then इसके बाद second point आपका आता है यहाँ पे study your passion. You have to find that whether you are researching with your passion or not. The topic should be of the interest, then you will definitely study it with the passion. Start with the subject you are passionate about and then look into the exciting research conducted to help determining the next logical step. Like for example, you have selected a topic and you have started researching on it. Like for example, I am taking literature's topic itself. If I am doing a research on, I am taking a very common topic like a feminist approach in literature, and or I can say the representation of women in 19th or early 20th century literature. ठीक है, is this understood to everyone? बहुत डिफिकल्ट तो नहीं है समझना इसको, है ना. एग्जाम्पल समझ में आ जाएगा. दैट एक फीमेल को किस तरीके से पोर्ट्रे किया गया है अर्ली 20th सेंचुरी लिटरेचर में. कौन से लिटरेचर में, अब बात आती है कौन से लिटरेचर में. Am I talking about British? I'm talking about American, Indian, जिस भी लिटरेचर की मैं बात करना चाहती हूँ. I have to take the name of that portrayal or like representation or presentation of a woman in early 20th or late 20th century literature in India, in Indian literature, in American literature, in British literature, and I have selected 3 writers in that. Fine. If I am talking about early 20th or late 20th century literature and I have chosen 3 writers, then I have to find that which writer is of most interest to me, because maybe I have read some kind of literature of some particular writer that has captured my attention and I have tried or I have selected this particular topic. But other 2 writers, I have selected 3 writers for suppose. I have selected 3 writers. Out of the 3, one writer is very interesting, or I am I want to research on that particular writer. So I should start with that only, because there I have a passion of doing my research on this topic because of the particular writer. I should start with him. I should start writing about him. I should start reading literature about him. Why? Because if I will start reading about what is feminism, what is anti-feminism, what are the status of women and such kind of logistic things, then there are chances that I will lose interest. So it's better I should start my preparation with that writer. I should start writing about the particular writer first. What is the biography of the writer? Why he is presenting the female in a positive or negative way in his literature? What kind of literature he has created till now? What kind of awards he has won? So I should start writing about him. I should start reading about him. That will kept me for more interest. Then when I will finish with my first writer, then I should switch on to any of the other 2 writers in a similar way. I will get an idea that in this way I will research. Then I can apply the same methodology to the another writer and I will be able to create my research. So, but if I choose a topic or I choose a subtopic of lesser interest, then I will lose the grip on my favorite topic, on my topic of interest. So, this is very important. If you are doing a research and you know that this is your interest area, so the thing which has actually took your attention about it, you should start doing your research from that point. Got it? जहां पे आपको लगा कि आपका इंटरेस्ट है, आपको वहीं से अपना रिसर्च स्टार्ट करना चाहिए बिना किसी सोच के, क्योंकि अगर आप कहीं और से करेंगे तो देयर आर चांसेस कि आप उसका इंटरेस्ट खो देंगे और तब वो रिसर्च कंप्लीट करना थोड़ा मुश्किल. ओके, सो now the existing research conducted to help determining the next logical step. If you are doing it, then you will create the next step is you will create the logical steps of it. Now third, out of the box study. What is out of the box study? It's like you should not be dependent कि मेरा जो research topic है I should do the research only on that. No, there is no compulsion that you can read the literature only related to your, but you should go and read a bit of researches which does not belong to your topic. Then you will get an idea that what are the different ways of creating a research, what are the different ways of making a step in your topic. Maybe you will come up with a new ideas to do a research or to create a research. Okay. So you should go outside your topic and acquire knowledge about reading and creating researches. Next is find available data. That I have already told you when we were doing the research step or something, that whatever literature is available related to your topic or the topic of your interest, you should start finding those literature. You should start collecting those literature to go in your research with a free hand. ठीक है, जिससे आपके पास कोई ऐसा चीज नहीं हो कि हाँ आपको परेशानी हो रही रिसर्च करने में. विल बी एबल टू डू अ रिसर्च विद अ फ्री हैंड इफ यू विल गो and find the research data in advance. Okay, next is find a theoretical basis to support your topic. When you are already reading the researches being done on your topic, you must have find such kind of topic like which are supporting your research, which are supporting the argument present in your research. You have also gone through it, and you should also keep that argument and the theories which are being applied to the particular idea for proving it. You should keep all these things in your notes. अपने नोट्स में वो सारे थियरीज को, उन सारे बेसिस को, उन सारे आइडियाज को यू हैव टू कलेक्ट, यू हैव टू नोट डाउन which are supporting your research and ideas. Okay, yes Surendra. Yes Surendra. Okay, look for no, it's okay. हाँ जी बोलिए, it's okay.
Question.
Sure. Yes, I am able to hear you.
I'm asking you, so PhD.
There is no word limit, but it's better if you create a thesis between 180 to 250 pages. 250 pages. A4 sheet.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
This is 250 pages are not a maximum limit. You can extend by it, but this is a standard size I have told you. Okay. Now, look for a point in which you can make a difference. So, you should make a change. Be sure that you are really offering something new to the field. You should be very sure about your research that yes, you are giving the society something new about the topic. Second is build a good team. You should create a support system of yours which can help you in extracting the data and good results for your researches. Next is frequently the topic you start with deviates from your original plan as it evolves. So you should be aware about your original plan, that what is actually your motive behind doing the topic. So then only you will be able to deviate your deviate your time, and you can stick to the original plan of your research. Okay. Next is fine tune your topic based on input from others. Another thing, when you are doing a research, you should take the input from other people who are doing the researches in the same field or your friends. who are also having a post graduation or kind of a equivalent degree with you, whether they are doing a research or not. But you can just ask them, you can just tell them that this is what you are doing and what is their suggestion. So if you find that there are some sincere colleagues or friends or professors you have in your circle, you have in your contact, then you should contact them and can ask them that this is what I am doing with my research, whether I am going in the right direction or not. So just take the feedback from the people you are living with and the people you are in contact with, to have a proper confidence on your research along with the supervisor. Supervisor will definitely guide you for each and everything, but along with that you should have a proper idea about it. Now next is suggestions. Take all the suggestions in positive way. It may happen that if you are asking for suggestions to someone who is an expert or your friends or colleagues, that whether the research you are doing, the topic you are taking for research and the way you are doing your research is good or not. Everyone will have various opinions about it, and you should respect all the opinion. You have to take all the suggestions in a positive way, because you don't know you never know that which suggestion will work for you in a complete time of your thesis, complete duration of your thesis. So you should take all the suggestions in a positive way. You cannot get annoyed if someone is finding a negative point about your researches, but you have to be positive, and you should accept that maybe you have made the mistake and you will go through it again. You will try to find that whether it is really a mistake or being done in a wrong way, or whatever suggestion they are saying, you should discuss it with your supervisor or other experts. That yes, I have been suggested by some people in that way, or a few feedbacks about my thesis are these, whether I should work on these or should ignore it. So you should consult it with your supervisor and experts, and then only you have to be more sensitive. Now last topic is think big. Think big is when you are doing your research work, when you are already into it in a your university, you should know that what kind of topic you have to make for your publishing. Okay? Because the your published list should be there. You have to create the research papers, research article, which you have to publish during the course of your PhD or your course of research. So what kind of topic you can take for your publications? Understand your data in a broader context and be actively engaged. You have to understand your data, that in which direction, in which field it can be used other than mine, and all the activities which are related to it. Then you have to be in the contact of your peer group. That is what I have said even previously, कि आपको अपने peer group, जो भी इस आपका ग्रुप है जो रिसर्च कर रहे हैं या नहीं कर रहे हैं लेकिन करना चाहते हैं या इंटरेस्ट है पर कर नहीं पा रहे हैं, उन सब से कांटेक्ट करना चाहिए. उन सबको अपने रिसर्च टॉपिक से रिलेटेड एक चीज़ें डिस्कस करनी चाहिए, because you don't know from where you will get a better suggestion. And always be in contact with your mentor or your supervisor, because he or she will definitely be able to give you the best of. Okay, all these points are clear to everyone. Is there any doubt? Fine. Fine, very good. So this is a very simple topic in which we are doing that how to select your topic, how to do your research development thing. When you have select your topic, matlab in a previous class, we have assumed that you have selected a topic. So how to work on that? First class is how to do a research review, then steps of doing a research review and to write it, And next is, what are the other modes of developing your project, developing your research, how you can show a growth in your research. That is what this topic is all about. Okay.